Good evening, me little YouTubers. I hope you've had a great Sunday. I hope you've been up to lots of stuff, lots of fun stuff. It is all about having fun, okay? Right, Sunday night. Government. You've got a lot to answer for, alright? And I know you're only doing what you've ever been shown and you're going for it, but there's a lot of crimes of humanity going off. They're getting ignored, basically, because you guys up top think it's alright to get away with certain stuff while we are not. Okay? A lot of crimes against humanity. I don't think you're about to see if I draw on here, but sugar. Sugar is highly addictive, okay? The scientists have done the tests on the animals, and we are animals, remember. Sugar is highly addictive, which makes sense because if you take it back far enough, we look at bees today. Sugar, yeah, they're natural sugars, but it's still sugar, okay? There's sugar everywhere. Sugar, 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 sugar. Granulated sugar, 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 sugar. It's not good enough, guys. No chance. Not when 1 in 3 people in America, okay, are obese. And it's going up, and the diabetes. Sorry, 1 in 3 diabetes or pre-diabetic. I'm not sure about the numbers on the obesity. But again, you could check them up easy. And I bet they're high. That's not good enough. Not when you're letting firms open up and just fucking distribute whatever they want out, because it is a crime against humanity. Okay, and I'm not one of these sticklers what's like, no sugar, no sugar. I'm not one of them, man. That's not me. I'm just going to be quiet like I normally am. But what I'm saying is, you need to regulate it a little bit better. You need to do a little bit more research into the human body, okay, and its capabilities. Now, you're not telling me, you clever guys up top have not clicked on that everything's addictive. Of course you have. Of course you have. Right? So you're controlling us there by giving us certain substances. This is why you always have the substance on hand ready to go after any big war, any big death rate. It's always there ready, okay? Because you know it's coming. It's a crime, okay? We don't mind jumping through the hoops and doing stuff, but if you're not listening, then we have a problem, guys. Yeah, you government. I'm talking to you guys up top. Boris Johnson, I'm talking to you when I'm talking to my Queen Mother. I honestly am. I'm talking to you experts, you scientists and you top class doctors. You know everything's addictive, okay? You know we're all the same because we're all people, okay? So you need to be doing a little bit more, well, a lot more, to make sure everyone's voice is getting heard and not just the guys at the top profiting off our health, because that's what's happening at the minute and it's not on. Right? Scientists. Right. This scientist, okay? To get your voice heard and to recognise something, you have to prove it by science, but it's very hard. It's very hard to do, and all these scientists up top will tell you it's very hard to do. And this is why things never get noticed for 15, 20 years, okay? Until everyone kind of catches up, because once he says something's right, yeah, tick, it's right, these guys here will all go along with it. So if one spots it down here that something might just be off, and he mentions it, they say, nah, so-and-so says this, so this is it, it's right, okay? And then he probably is right in his own head, but he's probably just missed a few little things. It's not a problem. But what really gets me, though, is they know how hard it is to get heard, okay? They've all been there and they know exactly how hard it is. So when one of your citizens, your fellow citizens, when they step up and say something, you should at least give them the time of day to explain themselves. When they've got a new theory, let them explain themselves. Otherwise, your system's not going to work. Again, another crack in your system. Okay? Scientists, you should know better. Celebrities, I am going to come to you because I know you're just people. You're all people doing your normals, and you're all struggling the same as anyone else. Because everything's addictive. The more we get, the more we want. You can't stop it. You wanting. Yeah, no, we're not wanting. Yeah, you are. Because this is how it happens. Okay? And as soon as you're not getting enough positivity, you start feeling shitty. Okay? But celebrities, I have got some serious notes to have with you. I've contacted you all again, and you can't get through to you, and it's not your fault because you're doing your normal, and you've got your agents, and you've got your big mansions, and your 8 cars, and this, that, and other. But when a normal man, a normal person, or a normal citizen wants to talk to you, then you should be ready to listen, okay, and let them have the time of the day. Guys, it's not on. This is why we're all struggling. I do believe you world leaders are the only ones. You're the only ones who can cap everything. And until you can get together and shake hands and put your shit behind you, okay, and let bygones be bygones. And yes, a lot of bad has been done. A lot of bad has been done. But same again, it's hard for anyone to step out of line. So you kind of just go along with it and hope it'll disappear. But it never disappears, you know this, because what goes around comes around. It does. It always has done, and it always will do. Okay, so there's no running away from it, you guys up top. You need to step up and start looking after your people properly. Honestly. Fear is one of the biggest things ever. Fear scares people, obviously. You get them in line with fear and they'll do whatever they want. Well, I don't scare that easy. Yes, you scared me that night 7-8 weeks ago, but it weren't even you what scared me. It was the atmosphere. It was the energy. And I've spoke about this energy, guys, and you guys what know about energy have felt it. I'd never felt nothing like it. I wasn't even scared for myself. I was scared for my children, because I thought this is going to go down big time. And yes, there was riots and there was looters. That's not on either, by the way. But that was just a small scale compared to what's coming next time. It goes on and on and on. It doesn't stop unless we draw a line and we admit, and you guys up top need to admit, a lot of bad mistakes have been made. It's that easy, but it's not going to be that easy, because anyone who's ever dealt with an addict knows you can't stop an addict until they're ready to be stopped. Okay, so you imagine a full world. You imagine these leaders are up top who are probably the greediest, right? And they're not doing it on purpose, because they want it more and more and more. Okay, and it's a lot of pressure for them as well, but that's what they want, in more and more and more, and they can't stop. They need to stop, and they need to shake hands and mech up. Otherwise, us down the bottom, we're never gonna be able to get on with each other, because, well, we're not, are we? Because we've seen them fight up top. Yeah. Internet boy. Food. We know we're addiction. We know food's addictive, because everything's addictive. Okay. From this point, Mr. Bill Gates, accept cookies. Accept cookies. Ask Alexa to rap to you. She raps about cakes, right? They took it back. Whoever making this shit up has took it back, and they've clicked on that food's addictive. Okay? And they've cleared the system out, and they've cleared the penile, and they've clicked on it's addictive, so that's why they're using it. It's just another weapon, and they're not all, you've got to imagine, they're not all coming from the same person. Okay? Young Facebook boy, Zuckerberg. Again, he wants it. I can see it in his eyes. He wants the lot. Okay? Trump, another one. He wants the lot. You ain't going to get the lot, because it's not yours to have. It's ours as a world. And we're going to share it out equally. Alright? And we're going to sort this system out. There's enough of us. I keep saying it. We can all work. We can all do 4-day weeks. Right? We can all have a nice fucking 3-day weekend. Easy. Everybody. We could even get down to 2 days if we wanted. Do you know what I mean? Life is about enjoyment. And at the minute we're not. Although some of us are. But even them what are struggling, I can assure you. Do not think they're up there having the time of their lives, because they're struggling with their own mental health. Got to be, because we're all linked. Okay? These are my beliefs. The good thing about my beliefs, my religion, right? I don't know what I'm calling a religion yet, but I will set one up. Fuck it, why not? But the good thing about it is the main boy, Jay, is only 2,000 years old, okay? I'm not talking about him in this video, but there's 13.8 billion years, so you can literally believe what you want. Yeah, you can believe the moon is made out of cheese if that makes you happy, okay? So long as you're not hurting nobody else or worrying about other people. Because if you're worrying about other people, you're not worrying about number one, and that's you. Okay, you are number one. Yes, us children. Us children are the key. We are going to do anything we can do to protect us children. Yeah, because they are ultimately number one. But what I'm saying, if we don't look after ourselves, if these guys up top don't shake hands and make up and let bygones be bygones and admit that it's been a big game of Chinese whispers and a lot of mistakes have happened, alright, and get a control of these people what have got this money now and got this control, because come on, let's be honest, yeah, when you've got singers applying to be president, you've got an issue, okay. I knew the system was broken, alright, because I was telling people to drink water and have a little bit of time in between meals, and they all thought we were nuts. You've got President Trump saying inject bleach, okay. You've got Boris Johnson talking about Terminator at a world press conference, right? No, guys, they're trying to have us, I can assure you. I don't even think they know they're doing it. I think they're doing best by us, but they're not doing best by us at all, because we don't want controlling. We don't need controlling. We don't need watching, okay? We just need to know that we can go out and we can speak to people without upsetting them, without feeling awkward, okay? Fuck them, I don't care. Yeah, whatever. Good and bad in all, guys. Good and bad in all. Right, 11 minutes, 8 seconds. That's me. Done. Time out. Have a great Sunday night, whatever you're doing. Enjoy it, but be good.